Power was never the thing they feared the most. What truly terrified them was the idea that destiny could be wrong. Ne Zha was born carrying demon power, rejected by the world, and judged by the heavens themselves. But after the village turned against him, something changed. This is the moment. Ne Zha stopped being afraid of fate, and fate began to fear him when the chaos finally ended. The village didn't celebrate. There were no cheers, only silence. Broken homes stood where fear had exploded. The people who once whispered now avoided eye contact. And in the center of it all
stood Ne Zha.
Not victorious, but shaken. This wasn't what he wanted. This wasn't what he imagined power would feel like. For the first time, Ne Zha was afraid, not of destiny, but of himself. For years, everyone spoke about the demon orb, as if it were pure evil. But standing in the aftermath, Ne Zha noticed something strange. The power hadn't awakened. When he laughed, it hadn't awakened. When he played, it awakened. When he was hurt, when he was cornered, when the world left him, with no place to run. And that realization changed everything. The demon orb wasn't cruel. It was reactive. It mirrored the pain buried inside him. Words have weight. Every time Ne Zha was called a demon, the word stayed. Every fearful stare, every whispered curse, built a wall around his heart. He didn't become angry overnight. He was shaped, slowly, by rejection. And the most dangerous thing about being judged isn't anger, it's believing the judgment. Ne Zha had spent his life running from fear, running from judgment, running from himself. But something shifted. Running gave destiny control. Fear gave it power. So Ne Zha did the unthinkable. He stopped. He stood still. And for the first time, fate hesitated. Power doesn't decide who we are. Choice does. Ne Zha didn't deny his power. He accepted it. Not as a curse, but as responsibility. The demon orb no longer controlled him. He controlled himself. And that terrified destiny. More than destruction ever could. Ne Zha's strength changed. Not because it grew stronger, but because it grew calmer. Anger faded. Purpose remained. And in that calm, Ne Zha became something destiny never predicted. A child with demon power. And a human heart. Ne Zha was born cursed by fate. Feared by the world. Watched by the heavens. But destiny made one mistake. It assumed Ne Zha would never choose for himself. And now that he had, the final judgment was inevitable. Subscribe for part 3, where Ne Zha faces the heavens themselves.